welcome back to the Basement Gun Shop. I know a lot of you were tuning in expecting to see a lower receiver build and an upper receiver build and a completed build on my 80% AR. So let me tell you this right now, I have never screwed up a build this bad in my entire life. I'm human and I make mistakes. But oh my God, this time, I don't know why. I don't have an excuse. Maybe the added complication of filming it, maybe, I don't know. Just the rush to get it done because it was an 80% receiver. But let's run down the list of mistakes I made. Even before I show you the build footage, which will be in the next episode because I'm now waiting for more parts to come in. And we'll get to that in a minute. I started to build it. I got the trigger in, the disconnector, the hammer. You know, I got the lower almost completely built. I went to put the safety in and I couldn't get the safety in over the trigger. What? And I'm like, what? So I pulled it all apart, pulled everything off the lower. Got the trusty digital calipers out, and I realized that I had missed part of the fire control pocket was too shallow. It wasn't milled to the proper depth and would not allow the back end of the trigger to go down far enough to insert the safety. So it went back into the mill and got milled to the proper depth. So after I got that figured out and got that all milled and torn out and put and clamped down, and because there's a lot of work to clamp something down in the mill, wow, got it all built, all looking nice, went to put the buttstock on and it wouldn't fit. And I was going crazy. I mean, it's on camera, and I try to do things with as little edits as possible because I want you to see how things happen in the real world. So, what's going on? I get the calipers out. I look at the back end of the buttstock, or I'm sorry, I look at the back end of the buffer tube, which I hadn't noticed before, and it was at an angle. And I'm like, oh my God. And I measured it, and sure enough, it was a commercial spec buffer tube. I never order commercial spec parts. Never. I always build my ARs to mil spec. So, the buttstock wouldn't fit. Okay, you know, we can move on to the upper receiver. Well, I got the forward assist installed. Excuse me, I got the ejection port cover installed, which it's in the vice block right now, so you can't see the ejection port. But you know, I got all that stuff installed, looking good. I put the barrel on. I spin down the barrel nut, torque it. I go to fit the gas piston and the gas rod, and this. Let me turn this. This bushing that holds a spring in place should be right up against the barrel nut, just like that. The only problem is it doesn't connect with the gas block. Now, unfortunately, like I told you, they Brownells back-ordered the Yankee Hill machine barrel I wanted, so I went to Bravo Company and ordered another barrel from Bravo Company. So I found a 16-inch barrel. Notice I'm saying a 16-inch barrel, blah, blah. And boom, 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 order, done, pay, numbers, done. And the barrel shows up and I'm all kinds of happy. But what I didn't read was the specs on the barrel. It has a mid-length gas system profile, which means the $300 gas piston conversion kit that I ordered, that was for a carbine length gas system. And to quote Shakespeare, therein lies the rub. It won't work. So, I have two choices. I can spend $200 on a barrel, or $100 for a mid-length drive piston, which, me being me, and I do just happen to have a Palmetto State Gadsden flag lower receiver that needs to be built. I ordered both. What the hell? It's only money. It's like Doritos. Crunch all you want, I'll make more. Until, of course, you know what? That would lead to a political tirade, and I'm not going to go there. So, the end result of all these mistakes I made is that I am at an utter standstill with the 80% build. So, it's going to be, at least, this being Friday, the parts probably won't ship out until Monday. I probably won't get them until Wednesday of next week. It's going to be at least another week till I get to do the build videos and I get everything straight. I'm going to keep the Bravo Company barrel on the upper receiver. Let me yux it out of the gas block here. Here it is. Here's the upper. It's all torqued down. It's all built with the ejection port cover. Wow, that's like really stiff. There we go. Ejection port cover that says "Let It Rain." That's all there. Forward assist, everything. It's looking pretty wicked, actually. I really like the way it came out, but I am not liking the fact that this 16-inch barrel has a mid-length gas system on it. Wow. This is what happens when you end up being in a hurry and you rush through the ordering process because somebody back ordered one part and you're in a hurry to get this built because you're filming it, because, you know, pick your reasons. So, wow, I've never made this many mistakes on a build in my entire life, and I've built a lot of ARs. Granted, this is only the second gas piston AR I've ever built, but I do have some 16-inch barrels with mid-length profiles, gas profiles on them. So, yeah, I got nothing in the excuse realm. I'm just flabbergasted. That was one of my grandmother's favorite terms. I'm just flabbergasted that I made this many mistakes on it. Frustration level, absolutely through the roof. Give me just a second. Let me go grab the lower and I'll show it to you. Here's the lower as built. Let's put it in the light so you can see it. Commercial spec buffer tube. I am really liking the bolt catch, bolt release lever from Phase 5 Tactical. That skeletonized bolt release looks, I think that just looks wicked. I'm not crazy about the way it comes down into the trigger guard because there's not much room there between your finger and the trigger, but that could be bent up out of the way. I don't see why not. But as far as appearance, I'm liking it a lot. So, wow. Here is the build so far. I have figures. The way today's been going, oh well. But I have the bolt carrier group, the bolt charging handle. I could put that all together and drop it in, but obviously without all the, the gas system, it's kind of useless. And not only did I order the wrong parts, two of the wrong parts. Actually, Bravo Company doesn't even make a 16-inch barrel with a carbine profile. So there you go. Learn from my mistakes. If you're doing a build and you're looking around trying to order a barrel, you want a 16-inch to keep it carbine length. Make sure that 16-inch barrel has a carbine profile. That was a costly mistake. I could either order a $300 mid-length gas piston conversion kit and have spare parts left over. Instead, I just ordered the mid-length drive rod. Or I could order another barrel, $200, because oddly enough, the barrel I want is now in stock at Brownells. Go figure. Now, let's get a few things straight. Let me say this right off the bat. I am not blaming Bravo Company. I am not blaming Brownells. The blame rests solely on this guy right here that ordered the parts. And I'm really not comfortable saying that because I don't like screwing up. But you know what? I screwed the pooch on this one. And I did it on camera for everyone to see. But you know what? I'm human and I make mistakes. So there's not much I can do about it now except get the parts in that I need and get this thing built and get it out to the range. I was really seriously hoping to get to the range on Sunday. Tomorrow is Daniel's birthday. He's Dawn's oldest son, so tomorrow we are taking him to the Franklin Institute for the Pompeii exhibit and the planetarium and Titans of the Ice Age in the IMAX theater. So I was hoping to get to the range on Sunday with the new gun and the Sightmark tactical scope on this Stag 8T. Get that sighted in, get this shot for the first time on camera, but obviously now that's not going to happen. So, if you guys are checking back, I apologize. I really do. I am more upset than you would understand. I mean, when I built, give me just a second here. When I built this guy right here, which is the first piston-driven AR I ever built, when I built this guy right here, it was a flawless, perfect build, if I do say so myself. everything fit like a glove, everything spun into place, torqued into place, and it was just, truthfully, it was just flawless. This thing runs like a dream, and I guess I was expecting that on this build, even though it was with an 80% that I milled myself. But you know, best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. So all I can say is check back in a couple of days and I'll have the parts for the AR. Although I do plan on doing a gear review, another review of a piece of equipment. The little woman bought me a range bag from NRA Tactical a little while ago for as a Christmas present. And I do plan on doing a review of that. So that might fill up the gap. So you can come back and watch that. Wow. So I guess that's all I got to say for right now. Again, you know, trust me, you're no more sorry than I am, or you know what I mean. I'm like wicked upset that I made those two mistakes, because that stopped me from going to the range with a new gun on Sunday that I built. So thanks for watching. Like the channel, subscribe, even better. Forgive my mistakes, I'm only human. I am not going to edit everything out the way other channels do, and I'm not knocking them for editing it. I'm not knocking anybody for anything. I'm just saying this is me, take it or leave it. So thanks for watching again, and check back soon. Until next time, stay safe and keep shooting.